One of the big things that I find with most salespeople that I work with is that they struggle with their belief in themselves, with their belief in sales, with their concern about selling, with the fear of no, with their concern about losing friendships over selling, all of the above. Is that you? Well, if any of that sounds like you, or maybe somebody that you know, I'm going to talk to you about why that belief in selling and how to change that is going to help shift a lot of things for you in sales if you apply it very easily. Okay. And so before I do that, my name is Lila and I'm coming to you from Southern California. And I help entrepreneurs increase their high ticket sales by attracting their high ticket clients to them through a relationship based sales methodology. So, without further ado, let's talk about your belief in sales and maybe what could change a little bit about it for you to feel better about yourself and for you to close more sales and for your team to close more sales as well. So, how do you believe in yourself and the ability to sell is going to affect everything, okay? Because in order to believe in yourself and your ability to sell, is that you have to be positive and motivated. And you want to be able to sell your product or service, and you have to be passionate about it. And if you're not interested in what you're selling, it's going to be hello, right? Difficult to convince people of others to buy it. They're going to sense it in you. They're going to say, there's something off with her. I'm not sure why, but I am not going to buy, right? So you have to have an absolute belief in what you're doing. And if you don't, then you maybe need to think about doing something different, right? And that's totally okay too. But if you're not happy selling what you're selling, you can feel it, right? You can sense it in you that you just don't have the passion. For me, the passion is how do I help people sell more, right? Because I get excited about it. For me, it's like, how do I educate people so it turns their no into their yes, right? And so that is such a thing that I like to do is take people along the journey with me so that eventually they say yes to me, right? So I'm making it very clear to you that that's my passion, right? I love helping people. And when that person finally sees the light, when the curtains are lifted, right? That makes me feel amazing inside. So, whatever it is, whatever you're doing, your business, your course, your real estate, whatever you sell, you have to be really, really passionate about it in order for people to feel that in you. Another key factor is your preparation. So, you don't want to just like blankly go out there and try to sell or post something or do something without being prepared. What do I mean by that? Well, you want to strategize. You want to know your numbers. You want to know your competition. You want to know everything about the person that you're selling to. You want to know the things that work, that didn't work, the things that may not work, anything that could be a possible objection, right? These are all things that you need to know about your product or service, and you need to have answers ready for them to ask you. And if you don't know the answer, please, please, please do not just make something up, okay? Very, very important for you to always be honest and tell people, hey, that's a great question. And I'm going to get back to you and let you know in 24 to 48 hours, and then get back to them in that time frame and make sure you have an answer for them. Okay. And finally, you want to be able to stay positive because that belief in yourself, that belief in your ability to sell is how you're going to succeed. Because if you go into a sales pitch thinking that you're not going to be able to sell, mindset, right? There's a good, very strong possibility that you're not going to. So you need to stay positive and believe in yourself and know that you can sell if you put your mind to it. Okay. Now, you say, that's great and everything, but I still don't know how to do that. Well, I'm going to give you some tips on staying positive and motivated when selling. And that's going to actually help in this area. Okay. Now, the first thing you want to do to stay motivated and positive when selling is You want to set goals and celebrate your successes. And when you achieve a goal, I want you to take the time to stop, to celebrate, and reward yourself. And this is going to help you motivate and be focused on your goals. And what do I mean by like celebrate? Well, even if you didn't sell anything, you moved the ball ahead, right? You had that one conversation. You made that one step closer to your goal. And I want you to celebrate that. Maybe somebody sent you a nice message on social media. Maybe somebody sent you a nice text message or left you a nice voicemail or gave you like some nice positive feedback, right? That is all celebration. And I want you to make notice of it, right? You have to say every little step is a positive step. Everything that you do every day. Now, if you didn't do anything all day, that's a different story, but you're making little steps every day and you need to celebrate in those moments. Another way to stay positive is to find a role model or mentor. I can actually be that person for you, or you can find someone who's going to help you guide and support you along the way. A mentor is really good because they provide guidance and they help you work out what your goals are, right? They sit down with you. If you have a good mentor, they're going to talk about what's working, what's not working, what you've tried, what you're thinking about trying, why you haven't done it, why you're afraid, what's going on, because there's a lot of things that you don't know because you can't figure them out by yourself. And a good coach and mentor is going to help pull that out of you. So having a mentor is always the person that's going to help you stay positive because you are having that cheering person on for you, right? They're going to cheer for you to get it closed, for you to sell, to be excited, and help you work through the stuff that you get stuck on so that nobody else can sense it on the outside. And that's what a good coach can do. Okay. And finally, know that rejection, embrace rejection. A lot of people are afraid of rejection. A lot of people like hide. A lot of people like they don't want to like step their toe out anymore because they're afraid of that rejection. Okay. Not everyone is going to want what you buy or you sell or you do, no matter how good you are, no matter how good the product is or the service. Okay. In fact, sometimes you may not even know from the customer why they aren't buying from you. They may not give you a reason, or they may not be interested in your product or service. Maybe they don't, like how you are as a person. Maybe they don't have any interest in your company. Maybe there's just something about you or your sales pitch that just didn't resonate with them. Or maybe they're just not interested in buying or selling what you have. And even if this happens several times, you cannot take this personal and you need to stay positive and you need to be motivated. Let me tell you something. In my sales career, I've had so much rejection. Matter of fact, the great thing about rejection, at least with me, is that is the thing that actually motivates me even more. You're like, motivates you? How can rejection motivate you? Well, because like I told you, I'm that person that I get a lot of thrill out of taking the negative Nancy and turning them into the positive Polly, right? Like I really like to be able to prove to them, to show them, to give them the facts and have them become a loyal customer to me down the road. So that is what I get a lot of thrills out of. And you should too. It should motivate you. It should get you excited. It shouldn't make you sad. It shouldn't make you like fearful of anything. It should just keep motivating you. Okay. And ultimately, it literally comes down to the power and attitude that you have about success. Because having the right frame of mind is clearly essential when it comes to sales. A positive attitude is going to help you believe in yourself and in your product. And of course, what's the alternative? Well, that negative attitude is only going to lead you to disaster. So it's important to be motivated and passionate about what you're selling and to stay positive and confident throughout the entire sales process. And if you can do this, you're guaranteed, I promise you, to have a winning mindset when it comes to sales. So in summary, no matter what your experience level is when it comes to sales, I want you to be able to have the right mindset so that you can be successful. And a positive attitude, that belief in yourself is essential, right? Being passionate and motivated about what you're selling, and that being that preparedness for rejection. Oh, that hurt. No, it didn't. It just spiraled you to get more excited to help that person, and staying focused on your goals. Like, know that it's like, so if that person is a no, it may be just no, not right now, but it's not a no forever. Okay. They're still watching you. Remember, people watch you and they follow you. And sometimes it takes a long time before that yes comes. And with the right frame of mind, I promise you, you can sell anything to anyone. So let me know if that brought you value. Say hashtag value below. And I wanted to let you know that I am offering free coaching, up to 45 minutes of free coaching session with me. So if you would like to have a free coaching session with me, say coaching below, and I will make sure that I get you that information quickly to you and get that into your inbox. So I hope that brought you some hope and belief in yourself. Go out there and crush your sales, because remember, when you put people first, everything else will come. Have a great day, guys, and I'll talk to you